There is no friend as loyal as a book. There is nothing to writing. All you do is sit down at a typewriter and bleed. Happiness in intelligent people is the rarest thing I know. I love sleep. My life has the tendency to fall apart when I'm awake, you know? The best way to find out if you can trust somebody is to trust them. There is nothing noble in being superior to your fellow man. True nobility is being superior to your former self. The world breaks everyone, and afterward, many are strong at the broken places. All you have to do is write one true sentence. Write the truest sentence that you know. The most painful thing is losing yourself in the process of loving someone too much, and forgetting that you are special too. When people talk, listen completely. Most people never listen. It is good to have an end to journey toward, but it is the journey that matters, in the end. Every day is a new day. It is better to be lucky. But I would rather be exact. Then when luck comes you are ready. Every man's life ends the same way. It is only the details of how he lived and how he died that distinguish one man from another. Never think that war, no matter how necessary, nor how justified, is not a crime. But man is not made for defeat, he said. A man can be destroyed but not defeated. Madam, all stories, if continued far enough, end in death, and he is no true storyteller who would keep that from you. It's none of their business that you have to learn how to write. Let them think you were born that way. All my life I've looked at words as though I were seeing them for the first time. Live the full life of the mind, exhilarated by new ideas, intoxicated by the romance of the unusual. When you start to live outside yourself, it's all dangerous. When writing a novel, a writer should create living people, people not characters. A character is a caricature. I like to listen. I have learned a great deal from listening carefully. Most people never listen. If the others heard me talking out loud they would think that I am crazy. But since I am not, I do not care. Never confuse movement with action. Forget your personal tragedy. We are all bitched from the start, and you especially have to be hurt like hell before you can write seriously. But when you get the damned hurt, use it, don't cheat with it. A cat has absolute emotional honesty. Human beings, for one reason or another, may hide their feelings, but a cat does not. As a writer, you should not judge, you should understand. I'm not brave anymore, darling. I'm all broken. They've broken me. You can't get away from yourself by moving from one place to another. I can't stand it to think my life is going so fast and I'm not really living it. My aim is to put down on paper what I see and what I feel in the best and simplest way. If a writer stops observing, he is finished. Experience is communicated by small details intimately observed. Never to go on trips with anyone you do not love. And you'll always love me, won't you? Yes, and the rain won't make any difference? If you are lucky enough to have lived in Paris as a young man, then wherever you go for the rest of your life, it stays with you, for Paris is a movable feast. In order to write about life first you must live it. An intelligent man is sometimes forced to be drunk to spend time with his fools. The first and final thing you have to do in this world is to last it and not be smashed by it. So far, about morals, I know only that what is moral is what you feel good after, and what is immoral is what you feel bad after. When you love, you wish to do things for. You wish to sacrifice for. You wish to serve. Life isn't hard to manage when you've nothing to lose. The hard part about writing a novel is finishing it. Now is no time to think of what you do not have. Think of what you can do with that. There is the thing is to become a master, and in your old age to acquire the courage to do what children did when they knew nothing. If two people love each other there can be no happy end to it. It is awfully easy to be hard-boiled about everything in the daytime, but at night it is another thing. You are so brave and quiet I forget you are suffering. You know, it makes one feel rather good deciding not to be a bitch. No, that is the great fallacy, the wisdom of old men. They do not grow wise. They grow careful. They wrote in the old days that it is sweet and fitting to die for one's country. But in modern war, there is nothing sweet nor fitting in your dying. You will die like a dog for no good reason. Worry a little bit every day and in a lifetime you will lose a couple of years. If something is wrong, fix it if you can. But train yourself not to worry. Worry never fixes anything. I didn't want to kiss you goodbye, that was the trouble. I wanted to kiss you goodnight, and there's a lot of difference. Like, share, subscribe for more motivation.